What if the best secrets to optimal health aren't found in the latest medical journals, but hidden in the wisdom of our ancestors? Welcome to a journey back in time, where we rediscover the age-old health secrets that have been overshadowed by the glitz and glamour of modern medicine. Picture this, a time when our grandparents relied on the bountiful gifts of nature, and the wisdom passed down through generations to maintain their health and vitality. You see, the wisdom of our ancestors is like a treasure trove, brimming with time-tested methods of achieving optimal health. They didn't have an array of pharmaceuticals at their fingertips, but what they did have was a deep understanding of the natural world around them and how to harness its power for their well-being. In today's world, we're often so focused on the latest scientific breakthroughs that we forget the valuable lessons of the past. Modern medicine certainly has its place, but it's not the be-all and end-all of health and wellness. Our ancestors were onto something with their simple yet effective health practices. They knew the power of herbs and natural remedies, the importance of a well-balanced diet, and the value of living in harmony with nature. They understood that our bodies are not separate from the world around us, but intricately connected to it. The idea of tapping into this age-old wisdom may seem unconventional, even radical in our modern era, but the beauty of it is that these practices have stood the test of time. They worked for our ancestors and they can work for us too. So let's set aside the skepticism for a moment and open our minds to the possibilities. Let's explore the traditional wisdom that's been handed down to us, and see how it can enhance our health and wellness in the 21st century. Stay tuned as we unlock the first of these precious health secrets that your grandparents swore by. Scene script. Ever wondered why your grandparents didn't visit the doctor as often? Their first line of defense was always Mother Nature. Indeed, natural remedies were a cornerstone of health and wellness for our forebears. These solutions, often derived from plants, herbs, and other natural sources, were time-tested and passed down through generations. Let's explore a few of these remedies and how they can be woven into our modern lives. First up, honey. This sweet nectar, produced by hard-working bees, has been used for centuries to soothe coughs and sore throats. Believe it or not, science backs this up. Honey has antimicrobial properties that can help fight off infections. So next time you're plagued by a persistent cough, consider reaching for a jar of honey before heading to the pharmacy. Then there's peppermint, a fragrant herb that's more than just a flavoring for your favorite gum or candy. Peppermint has long been used to relieve headaches and migraines. The menthol in peppermint helps relax muscles and ease pain. It's a natural, refreshing alternative to over-the-counter pain relievers. Let's not forget about chamomile, a dainty flower with a punch. Chamomile tea has been a bedtime staple for many thanks to its calming properties. It's believed to promote sleep and relaxation, perfect for those nights when you're tossing and turning. And who could forget about the humble garlic? This pungent bulb may be known for its culinary uses, but it was also revered as a natural remedy. Garlic has been shown to have antimicrobial and immune-boosting properties, making it a potent ally during cold and flu season. These are just a few examples of how nature's bounty can support our health. And the beauty of it all? These remedies are readily available, often right in your kitchen or garden, and they come without the side effects often associated with synthetic drugs. These natural remedies are just the beginning. Let's dive deeper into more profound wisdom. Remember when Grandma insisted on you finishing your broccoli? She knew something that modern diets have forgotten. Once upon a time, our grandparents thrived on a balanced diet, rich in nutrients and devoid of processed foods. They valued and understood the importance of whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and grains. They knew that this balance was the key to their health and vitality. Today, we are rediscovering the wisdom of their ways and realizing that a balanced diet is not a trend, but a timeless tradition. Our ancestors also believed in the power of seasonal eating. There's a reason why certain fruits and vegetables are abundant during specific times of the year. Nature has its rhythm, and it's designed to provide us with what our bodies need, when we need it. Eating seasonal foods ensures that our diet is diverse and packed with a range of different nutrients throughout the year. Let's not forget the magic of fermented foods, a staple in our grandparents' kitchen. From sauerkraut to kimchi, yogurt to kefir, these fermented favorites were not just about taste. They were about promoting gut health, aiding digestion, and boosting immunity. The good bacteria, or probiotics, found in these foods were their secret weapon against illness and disease. Our ancestors may not have had the scientific evidence we have today, but their intuition and observations served them well. They understood the fundamental principle that we are what we eat. They knew that what they put into their bodies directly influenced how they felt, how they performed, and how they resisted illness. Today, we have the advantage of science to validate these practices. We understand the biochemical reactions that occur when we consume different types of foods. We can measure the benefits of probiotics on our gut flora. We can see the impact of a balanced diet on our overall health. Imagine what we could achieve by combining the best of our ancestors' dietary wisdom with modern nutritional science. Ready to revolutionize your health? It's time to reveal the ultimate secret your grandparents knew. It starts with a lifestyle, not a quick fix. Back in their day, your grandparents didn't have the luxury of sedentary lifestyles. Physical activity was a natural part of their daily routine. They walked to the market, they worked the fields, they played outside. This regular movement contributed to their overall health, keeping their hearts strong and their bodies agile. In our modern world, we need to make a conscious effort to incorporate physical activity into our daily lives. Be it through a morning jog, an after-dinner walk, or an active hobby, find ways to keep moving, just like your grandparents did. Sleep, too, was not an afterthought for your grandparents. They rose with the sun and retired when it set, aligning their sleep patterns with the natural rhythms of the day. This allowed their bodies to rest and regenerate, vital for maintaining good health. In our world of screens and late-night binges, we may need to make a deliberate effort to prioritize sleep. Consider setting a regular bedtime and wake-up time, and creating a sleep-friendly environment to promote restful, rejuvenating slumber. Last but not least, let's talk about social connections. Your grandparents lived in tight-knit communities, where social interactions were a daily occurrence. They shared meals, stories, and laughter, creating deep bonds that nourished their emotional well-being. Studies show that strong social connections can contribute to longevity and better health. So, make time for your loved ones. Share meals, stories, and laughter just like your grandparents did. These lifestyle factors, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and strong social connections, were the pillars of your grandparents' health. They may seem simple, but they have the power to transform your health in ways you can't imagine. But the most transformative secret is yet to come. The ultimate health secret of our grandparents? Balance and moderation in all things. You see, our grandparents knew that the key to a healthy life wasn't found in a pill bottle or a fad diet. Instead, they understood that true wellness comes from living a balanced life. This philosophy, applied to diet, exercise, and lifestyle, can lead to sustainable health improvements and prevent many modern lifestyle diseases. Let's start with diet. Our grandparents didn't obsess over calories or eliminate entire food groups. They enjoyed a variety of foods, recognizing that each one offered unique benefits. They ate when they were hungry and stopped when they were full. They savored their meals rather than rushing through them or eating mindlessly in front of the television. This approach to eating not only nourishes our bodies but also our minds and spirits. Next, let's consider exercise. Our grandparents didn't belong to fancy gyms or invest in expensive workout gear. They stayed active by gardening, walking, dancing, and playing with their children and grandchildren. They understood that movement was a natural part of life, not something to be squeezed into a busy schedule. This approach to physical activity keeps our bodies strong and flexible without causing the stress and burnout associated with extreme fitness regimes. Finally, let's talk about lifestyle. Our grandparents knew the value of a good night's sleep, the healing power of laughter, and the importance of strong social connections. They took time to relax and recharge, rather than constantly pushing themselves to do more and achieve more. They understood that wellness is not just about physical health but also about mental and emotional well-being. By embracing the wisdom of our ancestors, we can revolutionize our health and live a balanced, fulfilling life. Now that's a secret worth sharing.